Hello everyone, T-Man978. I'm going to try not to waste y'all time. I'm not doing all that editing I've been doing in the last few videos, but I'm going to try to make it quick.
T-Man978 Chill Review.
Here's the packaging. It looks similar to the other packaging, but it's bigger because it has the collect-to-build Batmobile piece right here. And this does actually have rubberized tires. It's not die-cast or anything, it's just plastic. She comes with a DC stand. Yes, it's still in there, but it looks just like this. She has a grapple gun with this grapple hook is silver, black, silver actual gun right there. Hers looks more like a gun instead of like a high-powered gadget right there. And the way her rope is designed, it's more annoying than Batman's because this is actually connected. You can't stretch and pull it like you can on Batman. So yeah, I was thinking about cutting it with an X-Acto knife or something so that I can make it stretch out, but it is what it is. She has her collector's card right here with this image on it. Here is this info on the back if you want to read that. Damn, she's 5'9". Everybody's tall in the Batman universe. Here's the back of the packaging. I know y'all seen this already. Thank you for watching my video. Lastly is her gold battering right here. It's not as thick as Batman's and it's a different shape. So yeah, I like it more than Batman's. It's more sharp looking than Batman's. But maybe they are about the same thickness, but Batman's just seems like a blunt force object instead of like a sharp battering. Annoying thing, it's hard to get her to hold this. Her hands aren't big enough. It's good for Johnny Cage as you saw, but the best I could do was kind of like wedge it this way or try to wedge it this way. Come on, you. Get her to hold it like this, and depending on the pose, like if you're ever at this angle, it will look alright, it will look good. Grapple gun, no problem. Just get the finger in there and she's holding it. It's good. Kind of goofy weapons aside, let me just get this out of the way. This thing right here, no more. Don't do this no more. I know when they took over the license, they wanted to do like a collect to connect type situation like Mattel was doing, so the people that were collecting these before could get something extra. That could be an extra option. That $5 extra, I wish instead of this thing right here, I wish she had another optional face, maybe one that looks like it's angry or she's ready to fight, and definitely removable hands that could become, the optional hands like fist and gesturing martial arts hands. Something on the lines of this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, McFarlane crew. If somebody knows the McFarlane crew, send them this video. This is what I'm asking for. But outside of that, this is an awesome action figure. Love it. One thing I wish they improve on still is their hip joints right here. Since they don't do the thigh cut right there to give you better thigh rotation. I mean, she can do this on top of that, but the way that works, you know what we're dealing with. I've been complaining about that since the first figures. But so you can see her legs can go up decently high. And if you add in the awesome ab articulation, it makes the kick look higher than it actually is. That's the good part about ab crunch that people don't think about. But she has knee bend right there. That looks better than some of their other figures. The universal ankle joints right there, so she can get big, strong pivot and whatnot. Toe can go up like that. You saw what I was doing here, where I was making that pivot to the side, go back. It goes back a lot, comes forward. This comes forward, definitely if you put your finger right there. Goes back. She has this nice backpack back there. They put a lot of detail into this sculpt back here, which is nice. She has the same butterfly-ish or like the rotating cup joint right there in the shoulder. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that go all the way up. the universal wrist and whatnot, and the head. The head is on a dumbbell joint where the head is on a ball and inside of the neck is on a ball. But I popped her head out to see how the neck works. The neck actually moves, but I don't know if it's actual joint down there. It feels like it's just this part of her cape and it's a cup inside of there. But when I was moving it without the head, it was keeping the position. So she can do all this. The hair is really, really pliable. Like you can almost flip it inside out, like if you want her to look up higher. But when you do that, the neck looks awkward. And she does have a long neck, depending on how you have the head. But the hair does not get in the way as far as rotations and whatnot. So yeah, this is her widest stance possible with both feet flat on the floor. I know it looks weird. Can't really complain. I like her. Super poseable. I like the sculpting right there. I like that this isn't just painted on. With Hasbro, sometimes you would just get painted on details. This is straight up Batgirl. Can't be nobody else unless they give them a whole different torso. Now, maybe this torso underneath is generic and they put this on top. And as you can see, this continues and wraps around to the back. This cape is actually glued or fused to the top of the backpack. So yeah, it's not like Batman's cape right here where you can actually rotate it around and it's an actual separate joint under there. But while we have him here, this, I know her arms are awkward, but this is how tall she is next to him. She's not as tall as him. And this is how tall she is next to Johnny Cage. Let's put them back to back. Tall, but not as tall as Johnny Cage. Her eyes do appear to be green under there. She has a dark lipstick. You can see her ear right there. The cool thing about that is it's actually fully sculpted right there. So it's not just a piece of ear hanging out. So they have a darker wash in there for hair detail. You have this up there, which is pliable. Oh, she looks really, really nice to me. And I like it. Like, this is double layered. It's like they were not cheap as far as the construction of this figure. All right, I personally like her. You let me know what you think in the comments. I can't really complain about anything besides the things that I complained about. Instead of this collect to connect piece, give us extra hands and extra faces. And these things could be so dynamic without their little accessories. It'll be crazy. Like, she's still dynamic and still poseable and can get into all types of crazy situations. But better hands would be better. In fact, after this review, I may try to heat her hands up and see if I can get them splayed out into a position like either the right or left, whichever one I decide I want to be the gestury hand instead of just the weapon holding hand. Anyhow, I'm going to have a link in the description to where you can buy her at retail price. I paid $2 more at GameStop because they suck. Thank you for watching. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should click those videos. Click that shit.